my head like this. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yes, Cody Beetle, back to the show.
Ayo! Welcome to CJ's Life Show.
You're...
This guy's trigger happy, bro.
Yo, I can't get enough of this board, man.
Yo, today you're gonna be on like a limit, okay?
All right.
How much, Taya? 5. Yo, 5 clicks, eh?
That's not that doesn't count.
Okay.
Count. That doesn't count. So we're starting from 5, starting now. With 0.
All right.
I know you guys were kind of joking around since we had guests on last time. If you haven't seen the episode, go out and check it out. We had Carlos and Andres on, and I'm pretty sure I pressed it at least like 10 times.
I was editing. I was gonna do a count for that, but I think there was 7 to 1 to 1, and Andres didn't press any.
Yeah, I think Andres
something
was
like that.
I wonder if he was thinking about it.
You're hogging.
I was not hogging the board. The board wanted me. The board definitely wanted me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I guess today I feel like we should start off with a little game. I asked you some questions, you asked me some questions.
Yeah, why not?
We're gonna do a little bit of start one, bench one, cut one.
Wait. Before we start, why are you guys wearing leather jackets?
Oh, that's a good point. Because we're bad boys and we sexy. We sexy boys.
Sexy bad boys.
We sexy bad boys.
There's a small thing that I had. My first girlfriend. This was in elementary school, so I was in grade 7, right? And she was my first kiss too.
Grade 7.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why,
okay.
is that young?
What kind of kiss was this? Was it like a? Or was it like
It was like. It was
yeah,
it was like that.
Oh damn! Okay, you ate face.
Yeah,
I see.
I mean, like first time, right? So, I think one thing that got us together was wearing a leather jacket, and it was this one still. So I had this for like.
I'm wearing one of Jess's jackets, by the way. Put me on blast.
10 plus years.
I can't afford it
already.
10 plus years?
Yeah, and I think it doesn't like shrink on me, so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't like grow too much.
Wasn't that baggy on you back in the day?
I mean, yeah, it was a little baggier, but yeah, I've had this jacket for a long time. I was called a badass, and that's how we kind of got together. That was like a little like inside joke thing. So.
Whoa, Jess is a badass.
Yeah.
Jess is a badass.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You look like the couch, so.
That's so true. Same.
That is
mat.
true. I'm on the couch because I have a groin injury. Oh, actually, no, it hurts though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like certain ones.
From when?
I don't really know from when. Just today it started hurting. Maybe it could have been from baseball, maybe, but not sure. Just a nagging injury, maybe.
Well,
my leg.
I see you looking at the soundboard, bro.
We don't have that sound. We don't have that sound on here. Next week, we'll put that sound up on here. All right, so back to what I was talking about, but thanks, good on Taya to remind us.
Yeah.
Why we're wearing leather jackets. So yeah, start one, bench one, cut one.
Yeah, sure. Am I giving you topics or?
You can go first.
To you?
Yeah, to me. What do you think?
I'll go a little easier here.
Easy.
I'll just say 3 things and then decide which one you would like to.
Yep.
Accommodate. Let's go chicken. Go hot dogs and ice cream.
Oh my goodness! Well, that's easy.
Okay, go.
Okay, I'm gonna start chicken.
All right.
I can just do so much with chicken. I'm gonna bench ice cream. Definitely hot dogs. Like hot dogs are, you don't even know what's in a hot dog.
Okay.
Hot dog's nasty, boy.
You don't like street dogs in Toronto?
They're all right. I mean, I used to be hyped for them back when I was like a drunk. Before my AA meetings, but I mean, back when I was going out on the night to the clubs, out to the discotheque, no discotheque. When I was going out to the clubs on Adelaide and shit, like maybe I'd be getting some street meat, but yeah, I'm good street meat. Pause. Yeah. No street meats.
I kind of miss street meat because I worked at downtown, like near the island. And all our food there is like pizza. Like I would usually have pizza or bring my own food. And the closest thing that I'd have after work would be street meat. and I haven't had that in a while. So I guess I just thought of that. So
Okay,
yeah. So that's your cut.
that's my cut.
That's your
I'm
cut,
cutting
okay.
street meat
Yeah, why not?
or hot dogs, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'll go with an interesting one for you. So, in another person or maybe a partner, do you like? Let's go with looks,
Okay.
style, or personality.
Ooh. I mean, personality.
So that's
it's key.
starting.
Starting, you gotta start that. A tier, and then S tier actually. And then looks.
2. You're mentioning looks.
Yeah. And what's the other one? Sorry.
Style. Yeah.
I mean, style and looks are kind of interchangeable.
I mean, like someone could look good, but maybe they're not like dressing
don't
up
dress-
like in the most trendiest clothes
Okay,
or whatnot.
you don't have to be on the trend. For like if there's like a shoe game like coming out, you don't have to get that.
So she could look like a UPS driver. It's okay.
If she she's pretty and with personality, yeah.
Mm.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's you going with? That's pretty
Yeah.
smart.
You're next. I'll do one more
One
round.
more each. One more each.
All right, let's up the ante here.
Okay.
What you got? Let's go. Boobs,
Yeah.
ass,
Or face.
or face.
Okay. That's pretty easy. Okay. Well, face is the most important because like that's something I'm looking at for potentially the rest of my life. Tay's a pretty face. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna bench ass, and I can live without boobs.
Okay, but I have boobs.
Yeah, but like that's a bonus. Well, I wouldn't cut them off willingly, but like you got them. If you told me today that I had to lose one thing, it'd be probably boob. If I had to. If you had to donate some part of your body, you're definitely not donating your face.
I would donate my stomach.
That's an option. There you go. That's my
All right.
one there. Okay, let's go with something. Let's go with the sport one
Sure.
for you. I know you have to play all positions.
Oh yeah.
So let's
Okay,
see.
that's good.
So let's see between catcher, pitching, and hitting. So like hitting just as in like I know it's out of position.
So DH maybe.
Yeah. So no like basically if you would you pick like if you benched hitting,
Mhm.
it means that you'd be a pitcher first. But if you pick hitting, you won't pitch. That's why I'm trying to make
Yeah.
it difficult for you.
Okay. Sure.
So do you like putting hitting, pitching, and catcher?
Catcher. Ooh.
So catcher pretty much is going to be in the middle, regardless of what. So this is pretty much a pitcher and hitting scenario.
Yeah. Let's see. Catching's first.
So you just want to catch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next would be pitching,
Pitching. Okay.
and then last would be hitting.
Hitting.
Just hitting.
So you probably don't mind like catching but hitting ninth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wouldn't mind. I'd rather if the coach would be like, "Hey, we have you can either pitch or you can either just DH today because you're pitching tomorrow."
Yeah.
The first thing I would be I'd rather pitch today. I mean, I'd rather pitch in general rather than like hit. I'm not much of like a big hitter. Like obviously I'll play like everything. I'll do whatever the coach tells me to.
Mhm.
But I like playing the field. I like catching and pitching more, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Go ahead.
Are you an ass or boobs?
Oh, yeah. That's definitely pretty interesting.
Oh. Bum.
He likes the booty, guys. So you said the booty?
10-4.
10-4? Wait. But
Jen likes the bum bum.
just at the bum bum.
I mean, it's like a 50-50 with people. But so
50-50?
Right?
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like the people that like boobs are white people.
what?
Really? Someone that's definitely like nice rack, man. Like, you see the rack on that rocket, bro?
He's a bud.
That's definitely a bud.
He's a bud.
So, I don't know, like, boobs like nice, but like it's ass. I'm an ass man.
We know.
Your
I'm an
ass.
ass man. I'm an ass man.
Yeah.
I'm an ass man. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you
What, like, as far as the anatomy of a woman?
I mean, yeah, like if okay, I'll give an example. So like, if you were to go on like a first date, is there like kind of like signs that you would like look at in a woman? Because
kinda like
okay, I'll tell you for me,
Yeah.
in my like, let's say if I'm going out on a first date, I definitely want to see like eye contact.
Okay.
And the fact that maybe she wouldn't be occupied with on her phone, for
Mhm.
example, or like I wouldn't want her to be like distracted if she was with me.
Yeah.
It kind of like turned me off, meaning like obviously she's not interested.
Like, yeah. Body language kind of
yeah.
thing. So you're thinking of like a checklist, like a mental checklist?
Definitely mental checklist. Like
Okay.
if she's like late a bit, like allow it. Some people are like, oh my god,
Yeah,
she's
sometimes
late.
shit
Like
happens.
I have like no time, you know. She doesn't like care.
Yeah.
If she's late, it's fine. Some other things like if she picks up the check, if she like uses the washroom a lot, meaning like she wants to like take a breather from you. Like I don't know.
Maybe she's a bladder problem though.
I don't know. Like some people like go on the washroom and like
I pee a lot.
to call her girl. You're like, hey, this guy's this and that. You know, like obviously if that happens, like it doesn't matter. But the main thing is like if she's
Okay.
distracted, like with eye contact, it's very
Hmm.
very
Well,
good for a first date. That's
Okay.
what I would think.
That's what you mean. Well, I'm happy you brought that up because I do have a checklist, like mental checklist kind of. So, on a first date, like, I definitely, the first thing I look for is pretty much like how we interact off the bat. Like, some people could be a little awkward. Some people are really like bubbly. Some people could, I'm looking for someone that could see my real personality. Bubblies. Well, we didn't crack them yet, guys, but we just hopped right into this episode. But yeah, I look for like the main one. If I'm looking for like a wifey, which I found one already, but I'm looking for someone that could like really see me. And definitely like back when I was in my dating days, I had like a bit of a facade going up, a little bad boy facade.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, Taya saw right through it, to be honest.
Some slang,
some
like
slang and
Scarborough
stuff.
slang
And to be honest, like with other girls I dated prior to Taya, like it worked, obviously, just because and then it worked and I got what I wanted, such and such.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I'm looking for like a kind of personal connection. And back when I was younger, I used to say stuff like, "Oh, my girl must like sports. She must be like into sports."
Yeah.
But then that ended up as I got older, as that's not really like a mandatory
No.
thing. When it comes to like actually asking someone out, in my mind, I need to ask myself first, like, can I stay with this girl for a week or days on end and not get tired of her? And if the answer is I want to and I won't get tired of her, then I could date. Then when it comes to the next question, which is when you get married, you have to ask yourself, can you live without this person? If the answer is you can't live without this person, then you know what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. So that's how the checklist goes from dating to the next level. But I'm wondering for you, when you're picking out a person, are looks like a top priority? Like I believe that like looks, to be honest, like people that say don't judge, but like I need to be attracted to you to ask you out.
Yeah, obviously.
In the beginning, right? It's kind of like the looks draw you in, but the personality makes you stay.
Yeah.
So do looks matter to you?
Yeah, it's even if you haven't spoke to her, like first impression like is very
Like,
key.
yeah.
I've used like say dating apps before, and like I think the key to using that is just looking at like a picture.
Like swiping?
Yeah, I mean like the first impression would be like the looks, right? Like
Yep.
you guys are not talking yet, but moving forward, you guys start talking, you guys start messaging, and you guys start hanging out. So the first thing that I used was like say pictures. So I think that person's attractive, and then we end up dating. So I guess that's
So you swiped up? Like Super Bowl,
the super one.
super like that. People be paying for that stuff, by the way. Do you pay?
No,
Thank God.
At the time, I did not.
Because I don't use that trash. Never did.
So what do you think? What do you think about that? Like,
What?
you knew I used.
I know
Tinder
why.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I guess I thought about it like back in COVID because you were just isolated.
Because you were
know.
lonely. Because you were lonely.
Hey man, so listen. So I didn't have a good experience.
Yeah.
Like with that at first.
Mm-hmm.
But moving forward, I would just like I don't think I would want to do that again. I mean, like I have no judgment for people who'd want to like find relationships through Tinder and stuff like that, because people like do like meet significant others like through that app.
Yeah, I still think it's
But-
rare.
You think it's rare still?
Well, I mean, like, I have a friends that met through Tinder. Well, my boy Rory and his girl Vanessa, they met through Tinder, but
And they're
like
together.
they're together still. But like
Yeah.
that's like a rare occasion. I really don't think that happens too often.
I know someone else who's been on dates on Tinder, and like she's like moved from one guy to another, and then have like got very sad from that. But then I think last year she met someone, so
Oh.
I'm pretty sure like she's pretty happy now. Like
She fell
right
in
now,
love?
yeah.
In a hopeless place.
I feel like she's very happy now.
That's
and I
good.
hope she's doing well wherever she is. But
Hope you're happy and healthy.
yeah.
Not me. I'm pretty sure I made that joke like a couple episodes ago. That's an old one. My bad.
Yeah.
Tongue tink stuff. Tongue tink.
Tongue twisters, right?
Yeah.
I
Speaking
know.
of, you said the word judge, right? And you said like no judgment.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
judgment.
But this is kind of a little bit off topic, but like whenever people say like they don't judge, I believe that every single person in this world judges.
I mean, yeah.
And in
but-
retrospect, that's kind of like people are like, I heard people say sometimes, yo, I don't judge, or I don't judge on this, I don't judge on that.
Yeah.
But like judgment is like through everything. Like God judges.
Mm.
We judge to make our friends circle. We judge who we like. We judge the car we like, or we judge the course we take. Everything is like kind of like we're picking and choosing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like if people use it and say like, yeah, this is the only way I can like kind of meet people,
Mm-hmm.
because like maybe they're shy like in general with like talking to someone in person.
Yeah.
Like that's totally that's fine, because like I had trouble talking to other girls like earlier on in my like life, and I guess through like social media.
Before you were
like,
sexy.
I mean, like
Is that you going?
no, like I feel like some people they go
Like
through
what-
that, and they're very happy that the social media game has been like upped due to Tinder, Bumble, and stuff like that, so they can just talk through messaging first, and then they go on dates like eventually. But I want a more like authentic and like
That?
kind of like an old school relationship if I were to get in one like soon. But
Like Edward
right now,
Cullen?
it's just who's that?
Like Edward Cullen, like old school?
Edward Cullen.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Twilight.
Twilight?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know that. No, you sound
Like,
familiar.
he's an old school, and like obviously he's like
Yeah.
from like the freaking where's he from? He's from the 1920s, right? 30s. Spanish flu. So yeah,
What?
yeah. Well, that's when you got bitten. So you said
Oh,
old school,
okay.
and this reminded me of that.
Oh, the first.
'Cause-
I thought about 50 Shades. I'm like, that's
Oh, 50
not.
Shades,
I don't want
they
that.
ain't no old school.
Like he said, Edward Cullen. I'm like,
Right.
who?
Okay, about back to the looks. Has there been someone that wasn't attractive but you still gave them a chance? Like,
Oh.
what made you give them that chance?
Yeah, there's been someone. How about you?
I guess just raising your self-esteem. Maybe at the time, like,
Wait,
I-
what? Wait.
what? Yo, like
she wasn't attractive to you, but you still give her a chance.
she wasn't attractive. I
Like
didn't.
you
I
didn't find her attractive.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
and then she found me attractive.
Yeah. So you would give her a chance. Okay, so for
I gave her,
self-esteem.
I guess I gave her a chance because to raise my self-esteem.
Oh.
I think maybe during the time like I was like stressed during school or whatnot. I was taking night school or summer school, and I was just kind of doing my own thing, like a break with the guys, and I was able to like hang out with that girl. But yeah, just after that, I kind of feel bad after, so I kind of regret that because like I wasn't doing it for her mostly. I was doing it for myself. And that was like a moment that I was selfish early on. And then later on, I thought about the girl more than myself. So I just kind of been like stuck with the balancing. And which is weird because like I have a tattoo. It's about balance. But
Well, then you
I
gotta
haven't-
find that
I haven't
balance,
been- I know.
Mr. Tat. It's always like that's what you're saying. Like life is always like a battle. Like you go through these mistakes. Sometimes you're selfish. Sometimes you're not selfish, but you have to find that like good balance.
Yeah.
I can relate to like other relationships prior to that. Like I definitely felt like I was the better looking one, and looking back to that, I wouldn't have it any other way because I was better looking. Well, I mean, like I was kind of obviously my head was kind of big back then, but it's good to be confident. It kind of builds confidence in you for later in life. You're obviously going to calm down a little bit and like be a little bit more not self-indulged.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have it any other way because it kind of like it gives you confidence in a way. Because in my younger ages, I wasn't that confident, like as like a youth. So I was just a big-headed kid.
But do you feel guilty?
No.
No. Yeah.
I hope they feel it.
I really try not hard to well not try hard, but like feeling guilty of my past. Unless I did something really wrong. By the way, no one I dated was ugly. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just like I'm just saying that like looking back, then I definitely thought that way. Definitely not gonna lie. So that's the way it is. But then I found someone that was more better looking than me, and it's Tejas. Hey.
Have you like you guys met? Like, have you shared your story with?
Yeah.
How you guys met?
We shared the
like
meetup story
on the channel. Yeah, like here.
Oh.
Hey, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we asked that
Oh,
for
okay.
a lighter episode.
I thought you like catcalled her one time and then you're.
Oh
like,
no, I don't do that catcalling stuff.
yeah?
You know what's funny? You brought that up. I've never catcalled in my life. Like catcalling is that like just trying to holler at someone on the side of the street?
Yeah.
It's actually different.
Is there actually a difference? Like
So catcalling is like you almost stalking the girl, and I think catcalling is also the car thing. Too.
okay,
Yeah.
But hollering is like you coming up to the girl, she says no, and you leave.
here. So I've never catcalled. I've never stalked someone on the side of the street or turned a car around to holler back. But the only time I actually walked to a girl in public and asked her on her date was on the subway, and it worked.
You asked someone on a date.
Yeah,
At the subway.
on the subway ride home.
Did you know her or you just?
No,
met
I didn't know her.
You just saw her.
Just saw her.
No.
This is what it is. If I go in to ask someone any questions, if I can feel they're looking at me and stuff, I just knew she was looking at me. Yeah. I knew she She looked at me, and then what happened was there was this crackhead guy that was on the train, and then we kind of like giggled to each other, and then we started talking, and then we went on a date.
The same day?
No, like a week later.
Oh, cool.
But it didn't go well because later on she was just like, I remember that date being a little bit. It was good, but at the end, she just like kept bringing up. She's like, I can't believe I went on a date with a guy I met in the subway. You could be like a serial killer. I'm like, do I look like a serial killer? Do I? I mean, serial killers can look like anything.
No comment.
But I'm just like, me serial killer. I like cereal, but I ain't no killer, man. But like, yeah, I walked her home too. It's crazy. So that was the first and last date, and that was the only time I ever like kind of hollered at someone off the bat. How about you?
Oh, I was gonna ask you like I've never like asked someone on the subway because like if it's on the subway, I feel like it's either packed, it's either some bukties on the subway, and you don't want to like do anything, because it's kind of weird.
But he's do stuff.
I know, but like if they're like chilling there, like I want to keep my kind of focus on them in case they like approach me.
I would slap a bukty.
I mean, like I'm always vigilant with like my area, so like.
So you're one of these dudes.
I mean, like all my jobs, like if I were to take the subway, it'd be downtown.
Yeah.
So I'm always like going downtown subway. So I'm always like keeping aware.
Well, I'm picturing you on the subway. Like, so I'm picturing you doing this. Your headphones are in, but they're not actually. You have no music on. And
Oh yeah. Sometimes I do that.
Probably here, just like.
I mean, sometimes I do sleep and like I don't care.
Bro, I've K'd
many times.
I've K'd from Warden
Yeah.
to Kipling before.
Yeah.
Like literally sleep. Tell me if this ever happened to you, but have you ever fall asleep, woke up, and there's there's always someone different beside you.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah, it's
funny.
weird.
As we go, I'm like, huh?
What?
Huh?
No, because like the thing is, I wouldn't like ask someone because like they're usually someone they have their headphones in, and I wouldn't like want to disturb someone if they have their headphones in.
But what if she was looking at you?
I mean,
and
like
what if she
that
just-
has happened before.
And what if she just like lip bite?
Yeah, right on a subway.
And what if she just like what if she just grilling you?
And also, she's either commuting to go to like school or to go to work or just like want to get home like ASAP.
Mhm.
So in my defense, I feel like I just want to like let them be. Some people like they just want to like make a move, like if they feel something, make a
Mhm.
move, to test the waters. But I've never done that. Never asked someone on a subway. I'd rather
Mhm.
do it like say at a park or at a party or downtown strolling, nightlife. Go to.
Yeah.
All right, so
Wait, hold on, before we continue though, what's the difference between a park and a subway?
park is more open space. Subway is
Wait,
more
it's still
compact.
public. It's still a public area.
I know, but it's compact. It's literally like a small ass room. Some people are claustrophobic too.
Yeah, but what if
And
she
it's
likes
moving.
you? She doesn't care if it's both claustrophobic.
The thing is, I don't know.
And it's
so,
not a
like,
cat. It's not a cat
I
call.
didn't do-
It was kind of like, in my scenario,
Yeah.
is we had like a mutual thing where we made eye contact, and then we started talking, kind of thing. It's not really like I didn't really just start. I didn't walk up and I was like, "Hey," with hot breath.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel it, then go for it.
Yeah, it's not, but no, I see what you mean though. Like, I just like usually subway. I mean, when I think about subway moments, I'm not really the happiest, but
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I'm usually I just want to go home or
Mm.
go. I'm late.
Oh, I hear you. So, wait,
What was I gonna say?
What was I gonna say?
Your go-to pickup.
Oh, what a pickup line, yeah. Do you have one?
I'm gonna say it to you. I'll say it to you or say it to Taya.
You can say it to you can say it to me or Taya. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna look at my camera in the middle.
Look at say it to yourself. Say it to yourself.
I noticed you noticing me.
So
I
I
wanna
just
give
want
you
to put you
notice
on notice
that I noticed
that
you too.
I noticed you too.
What is this from?
I'm Jez.
Whoa. Saucy.
Damn.
Hey, Cody, what's yours?
Mine?
Look at your camera.
I mean, I don't even know what I say. I would say. I say, girl, you look so good. I wish I could just plant you and grow a whole field of y'all. Goddamn. Shout out Will Smith.
That's from Will Smith too.
That's the most. Yeah, I know. And you pick up line is from Fresh Prince.
It was too. Yeah.
Hey, you never said that to me.
He
didn't
You know
need
what?
to.
I was so nervous with you. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
I said, "Is that thing real?" I'm talking about the booty. Yeah. Rikishi dance.
Bouncing that ass for cash, she bouncing and bouncing that ass too fast.
Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah. We had a lot of fun talking about our relationships or
Yeah.
different cat calls. Whatever.
Different cat
whatnot.
calls. Start one, bench one, and yeah, there's a bunch of relationship stuff today.
Yeah.
It was a pretty fun one.
Guys, we are running out of time, so
No. It's so sad to go.
you only hit the button twice. So good job, bro.
I know, man. Oh my goodness. So wait, before we go, I just want to ask you a bonus question though.
Sure.
So, real quick, does social status matter to us since we're getting older? Social status, as in, like, let's say you don't have a house, car, or stuff, and you meet someone that has house, car, and such. Do you think that matters to the people, or like, do you think it should?
I just I look for someone who's probably, let's say, has a good job or something, or probably finished school.
Yeah.
Or looking to get a full time, something like that. But if they have a car, if they don't, it's fine, because I'll drive them. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is important. I don't really care where they live at this point. But I wouldn't want to travel far. I'm more of a city guy.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. But would you do a quick Kabuto check?
What?
I'm kidding, people. I just wanted to end out the episode on a good, funny note.
All right, bro. I'm done, man.
All right, guys.
My name is Jez,
And I'm Cody.
and we out.
Yo, easy guys, deuces.
it.